Hi, Eric Simpson here, an online weight loss specialist for busy professional women over 40 looking to lose weight, tone up without having to count calories or spend hours exercising each day. In my coaching video today, I'm going to share with you 5 habits to boost your mood. Something that I have seen over the years of working with busy professional women is that the ones who seem to be the most successful, and indeed not just busy professional women, but people in general that seem to be the most successful, are people who are able to manage their mood states better than other people when everything else is sort of tumbling down around them, when the stress, when the things are going off that they weren't expecting. It's the people that can manage their mood better than those that can't, that seem to fare better, whether that's in weight loss, relationships, or your career. So I'm going to be sharing with you 5 things that you can implement for free starting today. And again, if you're not doing any of these, don't suddenly go out and suddenly try and do all of them. Just pick one, implement that, then try and implement the other ones over a period of time. That's probably the wisest way to do it. So grab your pen and paper. Let's get into what number 1 is. Number 1 is be grateful. Now, I've got to be honest with you and hold my hands up here and say, do I every single day take time out to show gratitude? I don't. I do the best that I can. I try and be as grateful as I possibly can, more often than not, because they reckon being in a state of gratitude is the most positive mind state to be in. And when I'm working with clients, I have a journal that I send out to them. It's called the, if you can see that, hopefully, the Think Different Weight Loss Journal. And within this, there are lots and lots of pages of things I need to be filling out. But one of the pages has on it, I hope you can see at the top there, it starts off with gratitude. So I get them to develop one theme over the course of the week, rather than trying to come up with something every single day, which, look, we could all find something to be grateful for every single day. No problems at all. Just the fact we wake up and we're alive, that's enough to be grateful for. But rather than them trying to think of something new every day, I ask them to maybe develop a theme over the course of the week. So it might start off with they're grateful for maybe having the partner they've got. That's on day 1. And then on day 2, they might look into why they're grateful for having that partner. Day 3, it might be looking at some things that their partner does that makes them even more grateful for having that partner. So they develop a theme over the course of the week. But the first way to boost your mood very quickly is just to become grateful. And you can do this literally at the drop of a hat. You know, when all else around you is going crazy, if you've got the ability to stop, take a deep breath, calm yourself down, and think of something you can be grateful for, it can completely change your mood state right there and then in that moment. So that's number 1, be grateful. Number 2, meditate. Now this is one that I know busy professional women find one of the most challenging things to do. You know, I can recall when I used to work offline with one client in particular. My gym was located on a 3rd floor, so I could see down the pathway leading up to the gym, and this one lady who ran her own business, I'd see her come round the corner and she'd be scurrying down the pathway, and as she was scurrying down the pathway she'd be on her phone, and I could see her either sending messages or reading messages. She'd get into the gym, I'd open the gym up, I'd say, "Hi, good morning, Joe." She'd walk in and she'd be there on the phone, and then phone would go down, and then we'd start the routine, and she worked really well, you know, really good worker, ran a really successful business as well. But literally as the session ended, it would be out the door and I'd watch her walk down the path and I could see her back on the phone. So one of the tips I gave her was not to go into full-blown meditation, as in, you know, that sort of thing. I said, look, what I'd like you to do for your meditation is just go to a coffee shop, sit down, and take a break for 5, 15, 20 minutes, half an hour, whatever, where you unplug, because she was so busy in her life. She felt she didn't have time to meditate or just chill. And I know I've got away from meditation a bit by saying a coffee shop, but you've got to kind of start somewhere. So for her, it was a nice idea to maybe get out and have a bit of time in a coffee shop, and then moving on to maybe developing a little bit of meditation. And if you are going to go down the meditation route, I would suggest you do guided meditation, because that's going to engage you in the process far better. And there's some really good apps out there. One I can think of in particular is called Headspace. I think the guy's name's puddy or something. But if you Google Headspace, he does some really excellent guided meditations that you can listen to. So that's number 2 for boosting your mood, meditate. Number 3, get moving, reduce your stress levels. It's well proven, well documented and well used by a lot of people who struggle with their mood state, that exercise is a great way to boost your mood. You know, think about it, when you get moving, your body's going to release those feel-good hormones. The serotonin gets released into the body and you're going to feel far better. There are people who are manic depressives who will use exercise as a way to manage their mood state. I believe Alistair Campbell, a former advisor to the government, he uses and runs regularly half marathons, does a lot of running training, again just to sort of move his body and get those feel-good hormones released into the body. So get your body moving as often as you can to change your mood state. Number 4, keep a journal. You can create your own journal or you can go out there and buy one. And you could actually combine this with tip number 1, which is being grateful. So you could get a journal and actually start to write down the things that you're grateful for and then just reflect upon those things on a daily basis. A great way, again, to put yourself in that mindset of gratitude, which again I said at the beginning is said to be the most positive state of mind to be in. And finally, number 5, eat nutritious food. And you know, nutrition feeds, calories fatten. And what I mean by that is when you eat good nutritious food, it's going to feed your body at a real deep cellular level. It's going to make you feel lighter, it's going to make you feel stronger, and you're going to have more clarity of thought when you eat good healthy food. Whereas calories, we tend to count calories and we sort of allow those naughty foods to slip in because there are only so many calories. Try and eat as much nutritious food as you possibly can. So there you have it, 5 habits to boost your mood. I say pick one of them, work on that for a week or so, and then introduce another one, and introduce as many as you feel necessary to help you with your mood state. If you have any questions or comments at all, then do go ahead and leave them below. If you'd like to find out how I'm able to help you with your own health and fitness, there'll be a link in the description where you can book in for a free, no obligation consultation where we discuss you, your goals, what you're looking to achieve. I can explain a little bit about the program that I run called Coach Me Slim and Trim, and if we think there's a fit, we would then organise a second call where we'd go into a lot more detail. But that initial call is free, no obligation, and it's more just of a fact-finding mission. And finally, if you haven't subscribed to the channel and you'd like to be notified as to when I release my next training and coaching video, subscribe, hit the notification button, and you'll be informed and alerted when I release my next training video. Until then, take very good care and bye for now.